The story of the escalating feud between President Donald Trump and Elon Musk is one that has captured the public's imagination, not only because of the high profiles of the individuals involved, but also due to the wide-ranging consequences for American politics, business, and society at large. To understand the gravity of this conflict, it's important to trace its origins, assess the fallout for both men, and consider the broader implications for the nation. The relationship between Donald Trump and Elon Musk did not start in acrimony. In fact, Musk was, at one point, one of Trump's most influential backers. As Trump launched his 2024 presidential campaign, Musk contributed almost $288 million, a staggering sum that signaled both his financial commitment and his belief in the Trump agenda. More than just a benefactor, Musk took on a pivotal advisory role, heading the Department of Government Efficiency, colloquially dubbed DOGE, where he was tasked with streamlining federal operations and applying his signature technological approach to public sector challenges. For a time, this alliance seemed unbreakable. Musk brought his reputation as an innovator and disruptor, lending credibility to Trump's promises of reform and efficiency. In return, Musk gained unprecedented access to the levers of power, with government contracts and public support flowing to his business ventures, including Tesla and SpaceX. But the honeymoon would not last. The turning point came when Trump unveiled his flagship legislative proposal, the so-called One Big Beautiful Bill. Intended as a sweeping reform package, the bill was billed as the crown jewel of Trump's domestic agenda, promising vast infrastructure upgrades, tax cuts, and regulatory rollbacks. Yet, as the details emerged, Musk grew alarmed. The proposed spending was far higher than anticipated, and the mechanisms for funding the bill appeared unsustainable. Publicly, Musk did not mince words, calling the bill a disgusting abomination and warning of the dangers of ballooning national debt. This public rebuke sent shockwaves through Washington and Wall Street alike. For Trump, the criticism from such a high-profile ally was viewed as a betrayal, undermining his legislative push at a critical moment. For Musk, the fallout was swift and severe. Tesla's stock price plummeted, with $150 billion in market value wiped out in a matter of days. Investors, spooked by the prospect of government hostility and regulatory uncertainty, rushed to divest. Furthermore, Trump threatened to revoke lucrative government contracts and subsidies that had long benefited Musk's companies. SpaceX, which had become a key partner in U.S. space exploration and defense, now faced the prospect of losing crucial government support, a move that could jeopardize ongoing missions and America's standing in the global space race. The feud did not remain confined to political and financial arenas. Musk's response was characteristically bold. He began floating the idea of forming a new centrist third party, one that would stand in opposition to both the Republican and Democratic establishments. This maneuver rattled the Republican Party, where fears quickly grew that a Musk-led third party could siphon off moderate and independent voters, fracturing the conservative coalition at a time when unity was paramount. Yet, despite these headwinds, Donald Trump has managed to maintain a firm grip on his political base. Polls consistently show that a significant majority of Republicans side with Trump in his dispute with Musk. Many view Musk's criticisms as disloyal or self-serving, while Trump's rhetoric, focused on loyalty, strength, and national pride, continues to resonate. The president's electoral mandate remains strong, and his leadership position within the party is, for now, unchallenged. For Musk, the consequences have been more mixed. While he retains immense public visibility and a loyal following among technophiles and entrepreneurs, his business empire has been shaken. The loss of government goodwill, coupled with the hit to Tesla's market value, has forced Musk to recalibrate his strategy. The prospect of a third party, though tantalizing to some, remains uncertain, requiring not only vast resources, but also a coalition-building effort that could take years to materialize. Yet, in the midst of this acrimony, there have been recent signs of de-escalation. Both Trump and Musk have issued public statements expressing mutual respect and well wishes, suggesting a possible thaw in relations. Whether this represents a genuine reconciliation or merely a temporary truce remains to be seen. Both men are master tacticians, well-versed in the art of public relations, and their statements may be as much about managing market reactions and voter perceptions as about settling their differences. The long-term implications of this feud are profound. For American politics, the rift highlights the volatility and unpredictability of coalition politics in the modern era. The Republican Party, already grappling with internal divisions, must now contend with the specter of a high-profile defection and the possibility of a splinter movement. For the business world, the saga underscores the risks that come with close ties to political power. Benefits can be immense when the relationship is strong, but the cost when it sours can be just as great. For Musk, the episode serves as a cautionary tale about the limits of even the most influential private citizens to shape public policy when their interests diverge from those of the administration. For Trump, it is a reminder that loyalty is a two-way street and that the support of powerful allies can never be taken for granted. Perhaps most importantly, the feud has sparked a national conversation about the relationship between business and government, the boundaries of political dissent, and the future of America's two-party system. As both men look to the future, Trump with his eye on consolidating power, Musk with his vision of technological progress and political reform, the world watches closely, aware that the outcome of their rivalry could reshape the landscape of American power for years to come. In the end, while President Trump may currently hold a strategic advantage, the dynamic nature of American politics means that nothing is set in stone. Both Trump and Musk are figures who thrive on disruption, and as history has shown, today's adversaries can become tomorrow's allies, or rivals in an even larger arena. Whatever the outcome, the Trump-Musk feud is sure to remain a defining narrative in the story of contemporary America.